Well, welcome back. On the first video you saw the bulk of all the food spread out on this table. Now I have it broke down into the 14 meals I'll need for my 2-week solo canoe trip. The first night is going to be a camp out at the Echo Trail before I go in, and for that I brought along a can of beef stew. Now over the years I've kept track of all my canoe trips and all the food and all the gear I've taken along. So since the 1980s I've come up with all the portions and all the meals I like and all the ones I don't like. Now are you going to ask, are you going to share any of this with us? And I'm going to say no. I think you should do your own test cooking to find out what you like, what you don't like, and what portion will fill you up and what will leave you a little hungry. I know, for instance, that a third of a cup of Bisquick will make a nice solid bannock for me. Okay, now let's see what we've got here. Right off the top, I have 2 MRE beef briskets. These are pretty heavy, so I'll probably have one on the very first night and one a little later on in the trip. I'll add to those some minute rice made in this 123 stove cover pot. And this Prangola teapot cover fits on it just right, so you get a nice pot of minute rice the way it should be made. Next, I have chicken patties, MRE. These are pretty light, they're only a couple ounces, so I'm taking 2 per meal, and I'll have that along with a cheddar broccoli rice side. And last on the MREs is the pork riblet, and these are really light too. They're only a couple ounces, and I'll have those with the barbecued rice. I have 3 of the dry meal in a bag, and these are mostly for those evenings when I want a real quick dinner. I come in after a long day, tired, cold, it's raining, I don't feel like cooking. I'll go ahead and boil water and make one of those. You know, the bulk of the meals are all these rice sides. I discovered these kosher Chinese noodles. They're really, really good. So I've got a couple of those. I got a couple rice medleys, and I like those because the vegetables in them are sort of big. Spanish rice, we have that at home. Teriyaki rice, we have that at home. And I like the chicken fried rice. Now, in each one of these, I'm going to put about 1/3 of a cup out of this number 10 can here of cooked diced chicken. And what I'll do is I'll take the about 1/3 of a cup, put it into a plastic bag, and then into these bigger plastic bags I'll put the rice side, the dried chicken. Now I have a whole meal ready to go. Now you may want to say, well, why don't you just put these all in one big plastic bag and save yourself all the fiddling around? Well, this way all I have to do is reach into my food bag, pull out a plastic bag, and I've got a meal. Now along with that there'll be a candy nibble, and a couple cookies, and a few beer nuts, and of course some powdered drink or a tea to wash it all down. So anyway, that's about it. I'll pack this all up, and then I'll be making my breakfast, which I really don't need to show you. That's just pancake mix for some meals and powdered egg for the other meals. And breakfast, I add bacon to everything, and I have coffee with that. And lunch is just crackers and cheese, so there's no need to have a show and tell on that. So that's it for the meals. Hope to see you out on the trail. Stay safe.